Tubers, Tubettes, and of course the ever-widening circle of crazy people. I am at Maybell's garden today, having lunch.
Coffee garden, yeah.
Delicious lunch, coffee garden, with my friend Richie.
Yeah.
And Richie is not only an expat living over here in Thailand and the proprietor of Maybell's coffee garden, married to Maybell, but he's also a super cool vlogger. And I didn't know about Richie until I got here, because as you guys that follow my channel know, I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Too busy. Too busy making YouTube videos.
Yeah, doing life instead of watching it is what I like to say.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's got a great channel. I'm going to put a link to it. This is the one time I'm going to say this. This is the first time I've ever said this. And I'm not saying it because he's the man sitting next to me. He has a channel that I can't help but watch all the time. That is the truth.
Oh, wow.
That is the truth. I've been binge watching him and getting caught up on his material. And I'm going to highly recommend this man's channel. Whether you're in Thailand, no matter where you're at, this guy just rings my bell. And I love his style. I love the way that he operates. So I'm going to ask Richie a few questions, and then I'll do my best to shut my mouth, which you all know is very difficult.
Hey, you're like me. That's what I get them comments. Richie, shut up and let the other people talk.
So how old are you, Richie?
46.
You're 46.
Yeah.
And give me some background. Where are you from? Why did you come to Thailand? Yeah. Give me kind of the backstory as to how you went from there to here.
Yeah. Quick backstory. 46, born in Scotland, Glasgow. Brought up in England, so my accent English, brought up in England, and visited Thailand often with friends for many years. I came here early, like 21 years old. I'm 46 now, so coming on and off for holidays. The life in the UK, every time I came for a holiday, I didn't want to go back.
I totally get it.
And then always thinking, how could I live here? What could I do? And I'd love to just go and live in Thailand. Back then, the main thing people were doing was opening bars, and I was like, I don't think that will be good for me.
Right. Right.
It becomes your lifestyle. So, yeah, but I always wanted to do it. And then gradually, 2018, I came for a 3-month trip.
Okay.
Said I'm going on my own, so with no friends. I think that was the first holiday abroad on my own.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved it.
Right.
I met Maybell then, my now wife, Maybell's Coffee Garden. And it was like, okay, I'm going to move there. And that's when I decided to move here.
Now, did you have a financial plan in mind?
Not really, because
why sweat the small stuff?
Yeah. I actually, when I came then, I actually just been working in Germany for 6 months on a railway. Okay. Real hard job, but good money. Okay. Saved like 10 grand. Came here and just spent it all in 3 months.
Attaboy.
I went home, skint, but saying I'm going to move here.
Yeah, like many went limping home.
I've got no money, but I'm going to come and live in Thailand. I had a little house, rental property, cheap though, like £50,000.
Okay.
Not sure that is in American dollars. I said, right, I'm going to go home, sell that, and move here.
Okay.
That was my, in my head. So that's what I did, and went back, worked solid for 2 years, landed probably the best job in my life when I went back. Train rider.
What's a train rider?
Well, you just sit on the train, because I'm a technician.
Okay.
I have a mobile phone in my pocket. It's a brand new train line, so part of the contract was there has to be a technician on board at all times. Okay. Until it's properly handed over. Okay. So my title was train rider. I was on £25 an hour. And I'd just sit in the train, and if something went wrong, they would phone me. In 2 years, I had 2 phone calls.
Well, that's my kind of job.
Yeah. It was an awesome job, yeah.
I could pull that one off.
So I just did that solid for 2 years before coming back. Yeah. In 2020.
So you saved your money.
Money.
Am I putting words in your mouth?
No,
or is that true?
Saved money. Okay. Sold my little rental property. We just worked solid for 2 years.
And then when you came back, you met Maybell, fell in love?
No, I met Maybell in 2018 as well.
Okay. And fell in love, got married.
Got married in 2020 when I came back.
All right.
When I came back, I didn't know we were going to get married or anything. It was like, yeah, it had been a relationship now for 2 years.
Okay.
Long distance. Things just seemed to work.
Understood.
Very well. You know, just really. You know, some people have commented on the age difference, and I actually thought that in my head.
How old is she?
Maybell is 29.
Okay.
I'm 46.
You got another on me.
And I actually was questioning myself when we met, but I don't know, something about it, we just get on so well. It just it just works really well.
Sure.
So, yeah, we just,
And now you've got this, so you did trains. You were a trained writer.
Yeah, mechanic, electrician. Cheers.
And now you've got a restaurant, coffee shop.
Yeah.
And what did you know about restaurants and coffee shops when you got here?
Nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah, nothing. I'd only ever drank coffee in restaurants. I knew absolutely nothing.
And so was your plan to come over here and start a business?
I had the idea of moving here. First I was going to be an online fitness instructor.
Okay.
That didn't work, obviously. But I always had this idea of a coffee garden, but we've got a nice little garden. Right. Doesn't look so good at the minute, the floods. But like a beautiful Instagrammable garden. That was my idea, because I've seen it so many other places. People would just have like a flower wall or something where everyone took pictures and then they would share the place. They advertise for you.
Right.
So that was my idea.
That was your theory.
Yeah.
You were going to just sell coffee.
Yeah.
And the people were going to come, have the coffee, take their picture,
Yeah.
post it, and that would be your free advertising.
Yeah.
And then life would be awesome.
Yeah.
Did it work out that way?
No.
Okay,
no.
fine.
And we'd live in the shop as well. So we'd live in the back of the shop, sell a bit of coffee in the garden, meet people, and live happily ever after. But yeah, the reality is it's not that easy. It's hard, having a business.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Yeah.
People want more than coffee. They want, hey, if you're going to sell coffee, you need to be on some high street, some busy place. Here where we are, a bit of a destination, I call it. It's you have to have more food, everything, and yeah.
Yeah, because it is a bit of a haul to get out here.
Tongue it is,
yeah.
Now this area, Kata we're in,
So you started off with the coffee, and you decided, and you got advice and criticisms and all that other good stuff from people that you need to do this, and this.
People coming
and you
and
decided just to go ahead and do it, right?
Yeah, we just like, obviously started very small with a couple of tables and a bench, and it just like, okay, you got to do more. And then if you actually want to make money, you need quite a few customers.
Okay.
Not just,
And then how did YouTube play into that? How did your YouTube channel, what's the genesis of that?
I'd already started YouTube. My idea was, right, I'm moving to Thailand. I'll start a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I felt a bit uncomfortable starting it and didn't really know what to do, and I thought I have to make it about something and not about me. Okay. So I made it about my fitness journey, getting in shape.
Okay.
But then as it evolved, I thought actually, people are more interested in just you moving to Thailand.
Correct.
A British guy, expat, whatever you want to call me, moving to Thailand and setting up home business here in Thailand. That was what people are interested in.
I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
It fascinates me. Guys that come out to a foreign country, I don't care where, and especially guys like him that are young and don't have the safety net that, say, for example, I have of Social Security. That takes some balls. And you've made a run of it. You've made a go of it.
I actually made a video, the most viewed video was how much I've blown moving to Phuket, Thailand. So in this video I say exactly how much. I had many emails and messages, people saying, how much did you go with? How much money do you have? And I was thinking, wow, that's a bit personal. You know what I mean? Well, how could you ask me that?
Right.
But then I got it so many times, I thought, hold on a minute, people are asking. Maybe I'll just tell them. So I did, I made the video and said, this is how much I came with, this is how much I spent on the shop, this is how much I spent in the first year, and just laid it out there. And that's got the most views.
Yeah.
Probably because it's, people say, oh, we like it, it's honest.
Yeah, you know what, that's, I got one little deal. I've always told the truth.
Yeah.
Good, bad, or indifferent. If I've had a good day, I talk about it. If something went wrong, I talk about it. And people relate to that. Yeah, and you don't have to cover your tracks or try to remember anything. You just tell them the way it is. Yeah. And people will appreciate that. And that's why I connect so deeply, I think, with your channel, because you and I are on the same wavelength as far as just being transparent, being honest. Right now, how's the business doing?
Yeah,
is it something
good,
that's turning? Are you turning a profit? Are you...
Yeah, we are making a profit. It pays for us to live here, and more people coming all the time, like from all over the world. It's unbelievable. Flooded here the last 3 or 4 days, and still people are turning up. We're kind of we're learning fast at running a business, and I'm quite excited about where we could take it. But obviously, we started with very little funds. So I actually started. I started with credit cards. That's in my video as well. It's not easy. I've said that many times, but I like to keep it real.
Sure.
And say how it is. But I actually really enjoy it at times. Sometimes, obviously, it gets stressful.
Well, the first time that I came here.
I didn't meet you. I wasn't here.
No, and I didn't. I was told later about you.
Right.
But the first time I came here, I didn't know it.
Really?
But it took us a while to get our food. And it's because your cooks had both quit. The same day, right? Well, but we still got our food.
Yeah, they fell out with each other. The two cooks fell out with each other, so they're almost fighting here. So they had to both go. And here now in Phuket, to find staff, every business is the same. They're struggling to find staff.
Why is that?
Because during COVID, loads of people left. They said they were closing the bridge to Phuket during COVID, and apparently the day before, 42,000 people left, obviously go back to their province.
Sure.
And not so many have come back. Now things picking up, everything opening back up. Everyone needs hospitality staff, and they're just not here.
Wow.
So that's...
So that word needs to get out.
I'd say
to the natives.
This high season, they're going to struggle here. Many businesses will struggle. You'll go to big hotels and they haven't got the number of staff they need to operate. So your waiting times, that's a big complaint in Thailand, waiting for your food. So I think that's going to be...
That's actually been our biggest compliment from coming from the Philippines.
Really?
Yeah, it's night and day. My fiance, baby May, has just been blown away, not only by the food, but she says, man, it gets here on time. And so,
I've been to the Philippines also, and when I was traveling and thinking, right, I want to leave the UK and live somewhere, obviously travel around and I want to see where I want to live. And the Philippines, I really liked it, but I just kept going back to Thailand because certain things, the food, I think is better.
Yeah.
And other stuff, more infrastructure is in place.
Yes.
Philippines is just a little bit behind Thailand.
Just a little.
It'll get there.
Little's being kind.
Yeah.
What about your visa situation? How does that work?
Visa, I started on an education visa.
Okay.
And now on a marriage visa. Got married 2020.
Okay.
And it's just pretty simple, same process yearly, but you have to do the 90-day report. Every 90 days you have to go and take I've been told now I can do it online. I didn't know that. I go to the immigration and they re-stamp it and come back every 90 days.
It's funny though, how long you live somewhere, you're still finding stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm still finding out stuff in the Philippines, and I've been there over 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't know it could be this simple. I've been doing it the hard way for 5 years. What the hell? So where do you see yourself, say, in 2 or 3 years?
2 or 3 years. Either a bigger, better shop somewhere, or a couple of shops. Definitely, I have from starting this and doing it and learning along the way, I definitely can see a better way of doing it.
Okay.
But it takes time and it takes money. But I can definitely see a better shop, building our name out. We're doing YouTube and Maybell's Coffee Garden. People coming, it's like, I don't want to be them YouTube guys that do a cafe. I want people to actually enjoy the place, the food, the coffee. Everyone seems to like the coffee, the drinks and the food.
I do.
Yeah, so it has to be a good place to go without, we're here every day. Usually, you don't want here till the afternoon time, and I can't, if you think the word sustainable, I can't be sitting in my business every day meeting people for years to come. That would be it's not.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to set a business up where it works on its own,
right,
without me even being there.
Right.
Hardly.
Right.
You know, still be the boss.
So you're still in that process. So 2 or 3 years down the line, if I can just go ahead and project what I'm hearing, is you want to have a management staff in place, somebody that you can call on the phone, what's going on.
Yeah,
if there's a major fire to put out, you can come down and handle it.
Exactly.
But other than that, you want it to go on autopilot.
Yeah.
And what about YouTube? What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, I'll continue with the YouTube, where we could actually do more YouTube. I'd like to go traveling a bit more. We are kind of like tied to here now.
Right. Well,
the other week I made a video and said I might go back to England, you know, changed my mind, but it was kind of feeling stuck, like we need more money. It's not here at the minute, but then since I made the video we got busy. If I could say, like, okay, we'll close for a couple of weeks, find new staff and let's have a little holiday, but you can't do that.
No.
We're not in that position. We have to keep going every week.
All right, so in closing, for any guy watching this right now that's thinking about moving to any country, it doesn't have to be Thailand, but we'll stick with Thailand for now, but it could be Vietnam, it could be Philippines. Everybody's got their own laws and rules and immigration. What would you advise to a guy that is thinking about coming to, let's just say, Thailand, and he wants to open a business?
Okay.
What pitfalls do you think he could avoid that you stumbled into?
Definitely be very aware of high and low season. I don't think you realise how low season can be. The weather can be terrible. There can be not many people here. So you've got to really hit them the high season hard and get your money in the bank.
And when is high season?
Like they say October to January, February, March, April, May time, but really December.
Yeah.
From speaking to any other locals.
Yeah.
December it changes like almost overnight.
Right.
But, and the place is busy.
Right.
December, January, February, March.
Right. I concur with that, because I lived here back in 09 to 010, to 2010, I mean.
I think the way
I remember December just blowing up.
Yeah. I think the way we survived, all I can do to advise someone is say the way we survived is we have low overheads.
Okay.
Because obviously people say, why aren't you in Batong? If I was in Batong and it was 200,000 overheads a month, it would go under.
And what is your location address, if you will?
Kata, which is in Karon.
Okay. And the name of your YouTube channel?
Richie and Maybelle.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richie and Maybelle.
All right. So we're going to put a link in the description box here. Richie, I want to thank you so much for taking out. I know you're a busy man, and we came on the channel with me.
Coming and making the video.
And you know what? I can't say it enough. This guy is real. He's genuine. His restaurant, you know, I'm a coffee aficionado. At least I like to think I am. Awesome coffee, phenomenal food. Baby May's cleaned her plate here both times we've been, and we both just love them, and we love their restaurant, and we love their channel. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.